Late night Tuesday, standing by this canvas on the wall. Cold snap makes the heavy metal car door stick and stall. My hands open and close slow while I wait for some kind of sign. 3 a.m. confession while the blue mist covers every single line. Was it ever real between us or a clever lie? Under palm lines written slow, we are hiding what we know. Under palm lines written slow, everything is a blur within the haze. Under palm lines written slow, shedding your butt on the train while the dark one's sliding by. Palm lines written slow, but we keep the secrets that we promised both will last. To see your face again or feel the pressure of your thumb. Watching every person in this lobby feeling numb. Tracing invisible shapes beneath the table in the back. Every word we spoke left the deep in every track. Why do I see you in the colors on the wall? Palm lines written slow, only you can make me want to go. Palm lines written slow, placeholder, lyrics line. Palm lines written slow, palm lines written slow. Maybe it was better when the ending wasn't here. The pillow still holds on to how you used to be, staring at the ceiling while the mist surrounds me. I never told a soul about the time we had. Palm lines written slow, under palm lines written slow. Still we wait for the flowers to grow. Palm lines, I feel a little hazy when the room starts spinning fast. Under palm lines written slow, but you never let the truth show. Palm lines written slow, fade away into the night one last time before goodbye. Finding love elsewhere, I avoid my face in the air tonight. Finding love elsewhere, walking past the chapel where you say yes. 4 p.m. sunlight hits the empty hallway mirror. I drop my boxes on the cold tile floor. Your leash still hangs by the front door frame. My mother waved and left an hour ago. Now the quiet sits heavy in the room. The air tastes like new paint and dust. I reach for my keys, but grab nothing. Finding love elsewhere. Restaurant tables hid the secrets that we both drew. Finding love elsewhere. Every letter spelled a version of a younger you. Your old collar sits right on the top shelf. You would love the park across the street, tracing lines on palms while we grab the seat. Shampoo smells like you on my soft white bed. Hearing your name keeps ringing through my head. Finding love elsewhere. Earbuds shared on the train, moving way too fast. Finding love elsewhere. Wishing that those subway nights could actually last. Finding love elsewhere. Look at us now. Finding love elsewhere. I'm sitting in the corner like, can you walk away? Are you staying quiet? Look at us now. Finding love elsewhere. Don't we feel it? Finding love elsewhere. We can't get back to the station. Finding love elsewhere. Doesn't it hurt yet? Finding love elsewhere. But we lost our shot. Doesn't it hurt? Yeah. Can you walk away? Yellow light bleeds through the tennis court wire. I wait on the bench while the heat fades away, twisting a strand of my hair until it hurts. One green ball hits the brick and rolls back slow. He walks in the gate with his hand on her waist. That uniform mask stays on while my pulse drops. I reach for the water, but my fingers feel gone. Something about tonight feels heavy and cold. It is fine to act like I forgot our code. Tracing letters on your skin while we hate, sharing secrets under the wood and the play. How did the time slip away from my palm? You keep a look that stays steady and calm. Be honest with the way we were. We were lost in the static of a train home, sharing sounds through a chord in the dark. Your scent still sits on the fabric at home. Everything else is just noise in the hall. I drop the bag and look him right in the eye. Sodium orange makes the whole sky look like a lie. Counting the steps while they walk past the baseline. Usually I catch the bad guys, but I miss my line. That shampoo smell hit me before you even spoke, twisting my hair tighter till the silence finally broke. You used to write letters on my hand with a touch. Funny how the small things end up meaning so much. Left me alone at the court when the sun started to sink. I walked to the car and I do not wanna think. Be honest with the way inside a quiet train car, holding one wire in the weight of the day. Now it is gone and I am back at the start, still wearing this mask to keep you away. Did you forget how the pillow used to smell? Everything about this feels like a long yell. Trace the palm like you used to do before everything we knew turned into you. Sharing wires while the city passed by. Maybe the safe choice is walking alone, leaving the lights for a life of my own. I walk past the door and I reach for the key, finally choosing the person that needs to be me. Choosing myself over memories that hold too tight. Be honest with the way we were. We had the world in a booth in the back, tracing the heart till the blood started to race. Now I am gone and I am on a new track. Seeing you here is just part of the way. Nothing is left but the smoke in this place. Count the hours while I drive through the gate. Nothing was left that was worth the long wait. The letters we wrote are just skin in the rain. Sharing a cable to quiet the heavy old pain. Only stay with me. We have won the face that the people cannot see. Only stay with me. Does the afternoon feel like home? 2 p.m. and I am sitting on this muddy log. My nails tap a rhythm on the wood while I watch the fog. The path ahead looks steep and I feel the weight of this gear. The boots are heavy with the earth I earned today. Your name is a secret I still try to say. Only stay with me.
it's too much. Only stay with me. Yeah, you are the coat I carry when the world says no. The train we shared on the way back home is a ghost in my head. Then scent on my pillow is the only truth that has been said. You were the king of our quiet world before the army took your time. I worked to finish this trail, but the mountain is a difficult rhyme. We share the earbuds in the memory that is loud and proud. I feel your heart beating even when the sky is covered in clouds. Only stay with me. I feel like a king when your shampoo belongs to me. Our life is hidden beneath the cloth where we touch. Just stay with me. I wanna feel the top before the day goes cold. Only stay with me. I am terrified and alive for every single breath I take. I am sitting on this wood with the family that doesn't know the way you used your finger to write. I love you so slow. My palm still feels the pressure of the truth you spoke. This pale afternoon is the bridge to where you are stationed. Only stay with me. This feeling of your skin is a secret I hold. Only stay with me. Still I hold the letters on my hand in the dying light. Stay with me. Does the afternoon feel like home? Stay with me. But the station is empty and the rail is quiet tonight. Stay with me. Wait for the train home. One last time before goodbye.
6 a.m. light bleeds orange through the wooden blinds. I drop your contact name like a heavy stone. Your empty desk at work looks cold and white. I count my steps on this dirt trail alone, walking through the pines to find some inner peace. Each tap to delete a photo feels so heavy. Starlight, so I wait for the silence to stay. Starlight, can I make it to the top? Starlight, touching your palm while the waiters walk by. Starlight, now the trail is all I have. Yeah, cooking for one in the kitchen that feels too big. Cleaning the spots where you used to sit and talk. Checking my phone out of habit, but nothing is there. Scrolling past memories of train rides and split songs, sharing an earbud while we drifted toward our stop. Starlight, tracing those letters on your hand under the woods. Starlight, but you were already gone before you walked out. Ooh. Starlight, this empty chest is all I took with me. Starlight, still the orange light hits my face. Is this the day I finally heal? Maybe I can reach the clearing soon. Moving past the ghost of your touch, sitting by the campfire watching sparks fly up. I notice how the cold air bites my lungs. Starlight, I am breathing in the mountain air. Starlight, still I keep walking further out. Starlight, we felt so much closer in that booth. Starlight, but you left without a word to me. Starlight, can I make it to the top? Can I make it? Is this the day?
Promise you will stay. We belong in this slow hazy wonder. Promise you will stay. Shared earbuds on the late train home. Yeah. 11 a.m. light reflects on the pool edge. My legs dangling and the blue tiles blur. I count every ripple while you grow so tall. Sighing deep until my chest starts to ache. Notice your silence and it feels so heavy. I reach for your hand and miss yesterday. Sit on the concrete while we both stay quiet. Promise you will stay. Wait until we speak. Promise you will stay. Please stay mine. Your shampoo scent lingers on the linen and lace. I swear I can find every letter you trace. Palms touch under the wood of the diner booth. I hold on to pieces of our blurry sweet youth. Time moves slow in the bright midday heat wave. Promise you will stay. I look at the water and remember the small shoes. Promise you will stay. Tracing those letters on the skin of my hand. Promise you will stay. Only you'll make my world feel deep. Promise you will stay. Still we wait here. This love is whole. Feel my whole life change. Wait until we speak. Promise you will stay. Feel my whole life change. Promise you will stay. But then I realized how much I might lose. Promise you will stay. This love is whole. Promise you will stay. But you'll never let go. Promise you will stay. Feel my whole life change. Promise you will stay. But you never let go. Promise you will stay. Feel my whole life change. Wait until we speak. Running through the haze, driving through the summer wet. Running through the haze, everything looks like a blur. Silver blue glow from the flickering screen. I move the rice around my plate alone. Cold tea sits while the room feels white. Our fingers trace secrets on wooden boards. Mist hits the glass of the quiet car. Running through the haze, soft light blurred our faces. Running through the haze, sunrise hits the kitchen floor. Yeah, your shampoo scent on the linen keeps me awake. One bud in my ear while the subway vibrates. Counting the stops till the heart begins to ache. Watching the shore while the early morning breaks. That 17-year-old me hates the mistakes. Running through the haze, salt air in my lungs. Running through the haze, but you never let go. Running through the haze, you stay in the air I breathe. Running through the haze, never again like the first. Under the table where no one can see, I told the truth that was buried deep. Drawing the shapes of the person I miss. Looking at waves from a wooden sea. It is too late for a sorry now. Running through the haze, will I meet your eyes? Running through the haze, still we wait for the dawn. Feel real, running through the haze. Only the Walking past the empty boardwalk shops with shutters down. Wind hits the ocean while the lights blur around. Your old friend requests is there on my screen. I see you clicking like we are still 13. Putting on my silver ring just to feel steady. Never enough space for me. Scent of your shampoo is fading at last. Never enough space for me. We lose the feeling in the deep gray sea. Never enough space for me. Will you keep clicking or just let it go? Never enough space for me. Notice the way that I chose my own place. Under the table where the diner light was thin. Now you follow me back like a middle school joke. But I am cutting the tie before the heart gets broke. Left ear for me and the right for you. On the last train home, when the sky turned blue. Never enough space for me. Never enough space for me. Driving past the sand where the headlights bloom. Never enough space for me. Nothing is left when we demand the proof. Never enough space for me. Does it feel better to watch from a light? Still, I can smell you across the empty room. But never again will I let myself melt. Maybe the bullying was just a cheap mask, but staying for love is a too heavy task. Never enough space for me. We lose the feeling in the deep gray sea. Never enough space for me. Wait for the rain to hit the metal roof. Never enough space for me. I remember the letters you drew on my skin. Never enough space for me. 'Cause I am the person you will never know. Never enough space for me. Only you know how the secret code felt. Never enough space for me. Since you are the boy who is always so me. Never enough space for me. Listen to the waves because I cannot talk. No more secrets hidden under the wood. Intimacy. Unanswered mail says I am still a city kid. Intimacy. We were tracing lines beneath the silverware. Yeah. The mountain air hits cold through the logs. I stack the wood while the heater hums. Email pings but I don't move at all. Orange parking lot lights paint the floor. Walk the long way just to keep it quiet. Think about your shampoo on my pillowcase. That smell still sticks after 1,000 washings. Intimacy. I am standing in the sun but it's still cold. Intimacy. Life moved on while I'm stuck at that table. Intimacy. Searching for the letters on my palm while I'm alone. Intimacy. Bitter how it ended while the rules got in our way. Sharing earbuds on a late train, sitting side by side, moving through the tunnels with the city as our guide. It is a heavy truth we both pretend we cannot feel. How we built a home that legally was never real. You were the father figure life forgot to assign me. Now I'm in this cabin trying to let it all go behind me. Intimacy. Count the times you filled the space. Intimacy. I walked the muddy road and head the wrong way home. Intimacy. I sat for years inside your lessons. Intimacy. It meant something that I couldn't keep. Yeah. Did you mean to leave a ghost? Can we find the common truth? Heart is just a muscle losing time. Maybe you chose her over us every single time. Intimacy. We were tracing lines beneath the silverware. Intimacy. Got a lot of things that I should never actually say. Intimacy. But my hands remember the letters you drew. Intimacy. But you were never really mine to hold. Intimacy. Is this all we have left? You sit staring at the cracked white plaster ceiling. July heat builds while the storm clouds start reeling. I keep spinning this cold water glass on a coaster. Lightning flashes over my old basketball poster. 31 years and I'm back in this twin bed. Just you held the kids for the weekend in the city. While I'm acting tough but looking kinda pity. Why do the hardest parts have to begin? Your shampoo scent is still living in the pillowcase. While I'm trapped inside this humid and quiet space. Share one wire for the songs on the late ride. Kept our secrets tucked away on the dark side. We built a life, then we watched the paint peel. Now I'm spinning circles just to feel something real. Only you can make this basement feel alive. Waiting for the summer storm to let us live. Waiting for the sky on my heart to fall. We used to hide our hands beneath the wood. Why do the hardest parts have to begin? Do you ever miss the way we were? I'll be back at home feeling somewhat stronger. Instead I'm staring at my high school wall. Silent letters traced against your soft skin. Still you find a reason to hold me tight. Just to feel what no one else understood. Just the way we used to lean when trains arrived. Never thought I'd be the one coming back. One last time before goodbye. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I stare in the mirror looking for my face. 7 emails sit like stones in my cold inbox. I count the years until the numbers feel loose. We were siblings in the dreams I had to make. Your old leash is buried in a box somewhere. The wood stove pops and I reach for the air. Your heart feels wide. Your heart feels wide. Now the mountain is quiet for the wind. Feels wide. Your heart feels wide. The spirit is open like the summer heat. Your heart feels. Yeah, my heart beats fast like the wind in the pines. Under the table I trace letters on your skin. We were just kids before the world moved in. I work on these letters till my fingers get tired. Waiting the feeling of a wood stove fire. I reach for a hand that isn't even there. Your heart feels wide. Watching the light hits the back of your chair. You never pulled away from the touch. It feels wide. I drop my voice on the floor and I wonder why. Still I see your tail wag in the dark. I wide-eyed. I look in the mirror and I see your eyes. We never spoke, but we knew the same games. My mother says I was an only child, but you shared my life in the pillowcases. The smoke from the fire smells like your fur. Your heart feels wide. We share one earbud on the long ride home. Your heart feels wide, but you were gone before I reached the end. Your heart feels wide. You make the world feel loose and light. Your heart feels wide. My name is a song we play for life. Your heart feels wide. One last time before goodbye. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lines. I decided to speak all the heavy words that I should have said. Lines. They realize the winner's circle feels colder than that restaurant floor. I sit at the 9 a.m. window seat watching the steam stays high. Your news hits last month and now I just stare at the sky. I dropped a bag of bread by the pond and forget how to move. We are supposed to keep our distance while we find our groove. We reach for the earbuds to hear what you hear on the train. My thumb counts the lines on your palm through the cold and the rain. We walk the edge where every secret starts to bleed and show. I see the ice melt and I finally drop the first piece of bread. We shared that one earbud while the subway hummed a low dark song. Will you stay close for a moment more? Your face in the frame is the only thing I haven't managed to forget. The clock on the wall ticks loud while the morning coffee goes cold. There are stories about us that neither of us ever officially told. We reach for life before the light begins to fade. Your shampoo scent still lingers on the pillow where you stay. There. Linger. Your heart is the sharpest part. The phone screen glows in the gray. I look at the used babe they said was impossible for me to touch. You just message your name to the corners until the room gets dark. But having it all without being able to help you is too much. I trace invisible letters on your skin like we belong where it's wrong. But then I realize how much I have left to say. Luck. We hold the grip together. Sodium light hits the dusty wooden pews. I let my hair fall to hide how I lose. The quiet is heavy like the test I may fail. Uncle told stories how we always last. He said notice the small things before they go pale. Sitting in the back just to breathe and exhale. We felt the pulse in the quiet, sharing one earbud, a late night riot. The city lights spin in a blur. I dare you to keep what we were, counting every step on the way to your door. Your wink like you wanted much more. Life takes a spin when I look at you. Ooh, we lean in close where the corners are thin. I reach for the heart underneath your skin. Under the table, your palm in my hand. Us in a world only we understand. Your shampoo on my pillow smells like Sunday morning rain. Tracing letters on your skin, trying to soothe the brain. Late train home with the wires hanging low. One earbud shared, watching garden weeds grow. Counting every station light as we move along. Funny how a tiny room can feel like we belong. Waking up today and the air feels strange. Every single thing in the room started to change. Ooh, life takes a spin when I look at you. We sit in the dark while the city moves on. I reach for the spark before it is gone. Under the table, your palm in my hand. Us in a world only we understand. We felt the pulse in the quiet. Sharing one earbud, a late night riot. The city lights spin in a blur. I dare you to keep what we were, counting every step on the way to your door. Orange parking lots turn our jeans to gold. Funny how the secrets are the only things we hold. I hide my face while the corners get deep, afraid of the promise we're trying to keep. Waking up frozen as the light hits the floor. Life takes a spin when I look at you. Under the table, your palm at my hand. Us in a world only we understand. We felt the pulse in the quiet. Sharing one earbud, a late night riot. The city lights spin in a blur. Every secret tone, the floral scent wakes the pillowcases. Now every secret told, we let the city drift right past us. Heavy rain hits the car, metal roof loud. Dusk on the court means hitting tennis balls alone. Wait for my husband who loves work too much. Black goes the green, fell against the wet wall. I see the moon while you check the clock. Every secret told, even the soft palm ink says go slow. Every secret told, you share the laugh, but while we ride. Your hands trace the letters under mahogany wood. Table talk quiet while we have what we should. Left side is singing the melody you share. Late train is swaying but I am not scared. Counting the lights through the window pane glass. Comfort is gold while the minutes all pass. Every secret told, wait till rain slows. Every secret told, never again let the sun come up early. Every secret told, easy stay tonight. Every secret told, but we stay for the habit again. Can we linger longer? Hold the static steady. Weeks of the tremors finally go quiet. Palm lines are open and skin is the riot. Every secret told, because the rain makes me love you surely. Every secret told, only we know where the lines finally end. Every secret told, but cotton still holds the pulse of your heart. Every secret told, still the room feels warm. Every secret told, can we linger longer? Can we linger longer? We park where the pavement meets the weeds. Old bells chime behind those heavy oak doors. Empty pews hold a silence we don't need. Goosebumps stay when the lobby lights hit gold. We sit on the hood watching families leave, checking names of people we used to know. 10 years late and the air feels thin and cold. Touching, we forgot how much it used to ache. Touching, sharing songs on the last train home. Touching, this pull is deeper than we planned. Touching, counting all the breaths that I didn't wanna take. Under mahogany boots, we found a quiet secret place, moving slow while the world runs a frantic race. You dragged your thumb across my hand in a line, mapping out a life that used to be mine. Shed a wire on the glass and the steel commute. Touching, looking for a moment in the love that went mute. Touching, only you can see the ghost of us. Touching, this pulse is all that remains real, telling secrets that we used to know. Your fingers spell what we both feel, tracing paths where we begin. The heat is staying off the street. This pulse is all that remains real. Touching, your fingers spell what we both feel. Your fingers spell what we both feel. Still we wait for something left to break. Touching, letters etched upon my skin, but you're never gonna say goodbye. Touching, tracing paths where we begin. The heat is staying off the street. The heat is staying off the street.
Staring at a portrait on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. You light up the screen and disrupt the room. The phone vibrates against my leg like a warning. 3 months of silence just died this morning. It's funny how you try to come back now. Mostly, and for the light to die. Mostly, counting the seconds while the buzzer goes loud. Mostly, rhythm of the train helps us finally see. Mostly, your floral scent still wakes me up at night. Yeah. Your name on the screen makes my stomach turn. Just another bridge that I'm trying to let burn. Fridge door open while I watch the clock reset. Cold air on my shins, but I haven't moved yet. But I still see your fingerprints on every frame. Mostly, wait for the air to clear. Mostly, left but is yours and the right is for me. Wait for the sound to fade. Mostly, will I reach for the ghost? Wait for the ringing star. Close my eyes and let the wind hit hard. Standing in the center of the gallery. Mostly midnight, mostly under the table where the wood was thin. Mostly tracing letters till our palms felt sore. We used to trace our names in skin. Mostly, should I click on the truth? And I click on the lie. Oh.
always almost mine. Asking why the morning is so unfair. Always almost mine. Life was better with the headphones on the floor. Yeah, yeah. Morning fog burns off the pavement where the car sits. My feet are hanging over blue water just to feel it. The system wants a document I can never give back. This country turned to dust, but I remember every crack. Your hand felt like home when the lights went black. Always almost mine. Across the table, fingers draw a line. Always almost mine. Only you saw through the lonely wire. Your shampoo on my pillow smells like May and heavy rain. The wire in our ears cuts the static of the pain. Here train moves fast, but the song is dragging slow. Drawing circles on your skin where the authorities won't go. I count the white tiles and keep the burning in my eyes. Always almost mine. Silent patterns moving through the air. Always almost mine. Just another ghost in the place that won't let me be. Always almost mine. Ask about the palm signs. Always almost mine. Only you can read the hand we made. Still we wait for the sun to get higher. Ask about the palm signs. Silent patterns moving through the air. Across the table, fingers draw a line. Always almost mine. Back when the palm felt like a fire. Always almost mine. Never again to see the letter A. Always almost mine. No flags for the city where I learned to breathe. Always almost mine. You held me when the world was shaking. Always almost mine. Ask about the palm signs. Silent patterns moving through the air.
Yeah. 2 a.m. hits and I start the car. Street lights blur out the faded stars. Radio humming, a low dead sound. Driving till nothing else can be found. My feet
Hang over the tiled ledge. Walking slow near the water edge. Partly cloudy and the air is thin. Good times remain here.
The smell lingers on the pillowcase.
Good times remain here.
We sit in the quiet.
Good times remain here.
Where do we start?
Good times remain here.
Corners move across the lawn. Splashing cold water to wake the skin up. I miss how we moved on the train ride back. Earbuds shared till the world went black. Letters you traced on my hand at the grill.
Good times remain here.
Notice how the tracks bend.
Good times remain here.
I notice your old shampoo.
Good times remain here.
Where did it go?
Good times remain here.
Notice the cold air.
Can you hear the water? Where are we going? I used to count on your Sunday smile. Good times remain here. Good times remain here. Good times remain here. How long is left? Good times remain. You are always missed so much. Good times remain here. But the silence is different now. Good times remain here.
Wait for the rain. Where is the heat?
hits the bookstore window while I count the shelves. I'll hold this blue cover, but the words won't sink in. You left a month ago and the kitchen is quiet. This text is sitting ready, but I hit delete again. 4 times I typed a greeting, and I watched it fade. Now my heart breaks, hand begins to shake. Now my heart breaks, still we wait for a time that already passed. I missed the train last Tuesday because I thought I saw you. That old white tea smell hit me while I looked for a shoe. The broth you used to make had me hooked and then some. I took the coins you hid before I let myself go numb. Sitting at a table for 2 with a single plate out, typing out a paragraph just to throw the whole thing out. No, my heart breaks. Draw the same shape till the skin turns red. No, my heart breaks. Only you knew the weight of the air. No, my heart breaks. Heart starts to crack every time the bookstore bell rings loud. No, my heart breaks, but you never call back when I linger. Do we feel real? Are we just there? Under the wood we spoke in letters on skin. It felt like a secret that nobody could win. I realized the salt is still left on the pan. No, my heart breaks. Do we feel real? No, my heart breaks. Never again will I share the same side. No, my heart breaks. Pulse starts to race. No, my heart breaks. Still I reach for a ghost in the morning. No, my heart breaks. Hand begins to shake. Why did I look away?
Vanish. We could lose it all in a heartbeat. Vanish. We could lose it all in a heartbeat. I see your dorm key sitting on the dresser edge. Parents drove away and left the silence in this hall. Unpacking every box slowly just to kill the hour. Bouncing my leg fast in this uncomfortable desk chair. Vanish. Heading uptown while the rain washed the dirty city streets. Vanish. Shared the rhythm through the headphones on the train. Finger moving on your palm like a secret kind of code. It is heavy on my pillow when I try to sleep. Typing out a sentence just to rub it out again. Wishing I could be there when your new classes begin. Vanish. How do we find a way in between? Vanish. Shed the wire between us on the blue plastic seats. Oh, why do we always hide what we mean? Vanish. Never again will I let the distance win. Sitting in this soft light, thinking about your touch. You are far, but you are all I see. Cotton sheets smelling like your favorite brand of wash, but you never leave my mind for a second. Vanish. We could lose it all in a heartbeat. Vanish. Still we wait for the long distance light. Trace the word upon your skin while we ache. Only us left in the world tonight. Fade away into the night. One last time.
Yeah, yeah. Flower dust settles on my one group home flannel. 6 in the morning and the window glass rattles. I flip the case and count the steps across the tile. My hand finds a scar while the stove click clacks. Empty house on a Wednesday while the white drift stacks. Before it all goes, tracing out a name while the world goes away. Before it all goes, never again will the room smell like you. Before it all goes, we were tracing every line while the city froze. Before it all goes, still we wait for the sun to break through the gray. Yeah, you was in the court, always hitting every line. College was a morning, now the bleachers look so cold. Half of me is waiting for a story never told. It is a split-second switch when I see the first flake. Left the group home and I built this house alone, tracing shapes on the palm, while the diners feel like home. Before it all goes, will the plow even come by the end of the day? Before it all goes, only you knew the weight of the clothes. Before it all, I grew up in the system with my back against the pine. Yeah. Before it all, but you never look back once you had it all. Maybe being ready was the part we both missed. I kept the secret like a stone in my fist. It takes a lot of time just to see the real light. Snow makes the world feel small tonight. Before it all goes, we held the wire while the metal cars hummed. Before it all goes, flowers in a vase that will never quite bloom. Before it all goes, everything felt heavy, then we both went numb. Before it all goes, just shared a pulse in the crowded white room. Before it all goes, you were written on my skin in a hidden role. Before it all goes, one pillow carries how you used to feel. Before it all goes, fade away into the night. One last time before goodbye. Midnight footsteps finally start on the floor above. Your favorite song loops until the sound feels like love. Out with the pancake batter and wait for the morning. The census street map is a cold and quiet warning. You gone and left me with a mother I never knew. Please stay in the nights. I reach for your side and the sheets are still cold. Please stay in the nights. You left the map for me when the world went dark. Please stay in the light. Meeting my creator while I blame a crooked fate. Please stay in the light. We held each other while the city drifted past. Now I sit in the kitchen with this DNA to roam. I scroll the results and I see her face in mine. The same way you used to trace letters in past time. We had a date for June and a ring in the drawer. Now I dropped to the linoleum and can't find the door. Please stay in the light. Your earbuds share the heavy bass on the ride back home. Please stay in the light. It slips through my fingers like the syrup on the plate. Please stay in the light. Time has made the distance so cruel and wide. Kind of mercy in a messy disguise. Life went and broke before I said my vows. Looking at a photo out of winter air house. I miss how your skin felt against my bare palm. Please stay in the light. Is she gonna know me? Please stay. Jumping off the steel coach at 7 p.m. tonight. 7 candles burn as dinner smells drift through doors. Nobody here knows a single thing about my life. It feels so loud, standing in this open space, leaning my forehead against the cold brick wall. Now every phase I pass is just another blank page. Silver palms, I life in the wire of a car. Silver palms, I earn the code of this new place. Silver palms, pretending I am fine while the party music plays. Silver palms, nothing feels the same in these fast and wild days. Yeah. I drop my bags and walk where salt air fills my lungs, counting every bridge since the days when we were young. 700 miles since I last heard your soft voice. Notice how I thrive like it was my only choice. Smell of your shampoo on the fabric of my bed. Silver palms, sweat on the sand as the light hits. Silver palms, linger on the memory while the sky turns orange red. Oh, silver palms, share time on the back of the train. Silver palms, we earn this view from the highest peaks. Hold the code even when I feel small. Wait for the sound when the engine repeats. Still we grow even after the long falls. Building a new name where the water meets sky. You work for the moments that you can never buy. We earn the win despite the old ache. Silver palms, silent heart in the restaurant booth. Oh, silver palms, it feels like a heart won the face. Silver palms, you never saw how hard I reached out. Silver palms, reach for the life we both used to know. Hold the code of this quiet beach sand. Opening the bottom drawer at 4 a.m. I move the thick letters from Milan to reach for the band you didn't keep. The moon is the carpet through the blinds. Still, August heat and not a leaf moves. My finger spins the ring on the wood, waiting for the quiet to say it's done. Narrow room, tracing lines on my own cold hand. Narrow room, I smell you on the sheets tonight. Narrow room, while I leave my head on the air. Narrow room, it's just me and your ghost now. A 15-year lie hiding in a promise. Now I'm cleaning the kitchen and deleting your face, leaving our playlist in the dark empty space. Cooking dinner for one while the candle burns low. Walking through the house with nowhere left to go. Narrow room, we were writing code on our hidden skin. Narrow room, you said we were the rare kind. Narrow room, because I missed the way your shampoo felt. Narrow room, and the pillow smells like someone gone. Meeting wants to test our own existence. I check the screen and tap unfollow, leaving my heavy chest feeling empty. Maybe the stillness is the only truth. Narrow room, your words on paper felt so sweet and honest. Narrow room, but you lied while the train rolled on. Yeah. Narrow room, forget the scent of your dark hair. You sit across the table while the bread falls into crumbs. My finger draws a letter where your tired heart thrums. It's 3 in the morning and the street lights are dim. The salt air is heavy where the ocean starts to rim. I notice how you look away when I mention him. Deep down I swear I knew the roots that I grew for you. Deep down I swear I knew. Deep down I swear I knew. And down I swear I knew. Deep down I swear I knew. I used to think you were too hard and too cold, wondering why I ever let my tired heart roam. You used to leave me like a boss, showing me the right way. Now I linger in the hallway with nothing left to say, tearing pieces of the sourdough just to pass the time, trying to reach the summit while I make this heavy hole. Deep down I swear I knew we keep the pieces of a love we can't hold. Deep down I swear I knew only you can see the things that I like. Deep down I swear I knew still we wait for what we need to be. Deep down I swear I knew. Deep, 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 deep breaths in the quiet room, their hearts feeling all the gloom. So roots that I grew for you. I see the sunset falling in the dark blue waves. Deep down I swear I know you feel the whole world shaking tonight. Deep down I swear I know we hold a secret that never gets sold. Deep breaths in the quiet room. Deep down I swear I know this heart's feeling all the gloom. Deep down I swear, deep down I swear I knew. Deep down I swear, deep down I swear I knew. Deep down I swear I knew. Deep, 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 deep down I swear I knew. Deep, 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 deep down, deep down I swear I knew. Keep us close, still here. Keep us close, still here. 4 p.m. sunlight hits the booth, wood grain. My thumb spells your name across your hand. Paper napkin shredded into white snowy pieces. We lean in, while the coffee gets cold. That low sound of a train bridge hums. The eyes find the door you walk through. Your chair is empty, but I look better now. Keep us close, counting all the miles we drove. Keep us close, waiting by the air at dawn. Yeah. Your shampoo scent is heavy on my pillow tonight. Sure in the left side ear, but on the ride back home. Left hand secret code written right on your skin. Sitting on the dock while the bass starts to jump. Wrong notes on the wood box sound like a star. Keep us close, keep noticing. Keep us close, keep us close. Never again will I lose this. until they finally snap. Your ghost is a guest in this dark house. Nothing feels as real as that silent train. Drop the pick in the lake and watch circle keep us close. Driving past the house we loved. Keep us close till we wait for the sun. Keep us close. Notice every breath we take. Keep us close till here. Keep us close. On mine. Real life. Tracing invisible circles while the white tablecloth hides my shaking hand. Your eyes haven't left mine since we sat down near the exit sign. The pasta is cold and the waiter keeps filling the water glasses. It's nearly midnight and we both know what comes after the bill. I'm looking at you but seeing a version of me I hate. Doing this for me feels like I'm finally breathing after months under. Wrapped, waiting for the silence to stop hitting me so hard. Wrapped, waiting for the silence to stop hitting me so hard. Wrapped, the sky turns a bruised shade of pink over the rooftops. Wrapped, waiting for the silence to stop hitting me so hard. Your shampoo on my pillow smells like lemon and June heat. I try to wash the case, but the scent stays deep inside. Invisible ink on my palm feels heavier than a lead brick. Lately, late trains and half-volume loops are all that we have left. If I don't get off at this stop, I'll be a ghost. We sit side by side, but I'm drifting away now. Wrapped, waiting for the silence to stop hitting me so hard. Never again will I let myself become a silent echo. Now, under the table you wrote the word please against my skin. I had to pull away before my heart lost the hold completely. Life without this would be empty, but life within it is gone. We loved each other right into a beautiful trap tonight. Driving home with the heater on just to feel something. Till we wait for a sign that doesn't mean goodbye. Don't say a word because I can't look at you yet. But you never let me just be me alone. Wrapped. Open paper skin. Who waits in the deep blue light? Open paper skin. Dropped her off at the terminal gate. Watched her walk through the glass door. Yellow cab keeps the engine running low. I noticed the way she left her coffee. The plastic lid has a smear of pink. Salt air hits my face when I drive. Open paper skin. Walking through the puddles to find you. Open paper skin. Never again will I let you go. I noticed the way we share a wire on the train. Counting the marks you draw on my palm with your finger. Under the table where the wood is starting to splinter. Sunlight hits the kitchen while the fridge is still humming. My heart counts the seconds like it hears you coming. Open paper skin, you deserve the best of my time. Open paper skin, still we wait for the words to come. Paper skin, one last chance to be whole. Open paper skin, I think about the life I used to lead alone. Open heart feels the weight tonight. Maybe we can change the pace. Open my eyes while the salt fills my lungs. She is the light on my tired face. Open paper skin, you make me feel like I have arrived. Open paper skin, wasn't meant to be this hard. Open paper skin, we linger in the places they forget. Open paper skin, open paper skin. Maybe we can change the pace. I bounce my leg against the bookshelf frame. Dusty light falls on the same one page. It stayed in my hands through 3 walks home. I walk past the aisles just to linger. Your space on the pillow is getting cold. Can we ever just go back? 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 Late train ride, sharing sounds while we both sleep. He touches your hand where I drew the lines. My heart keeps the beat, but we miss the signs. You notice the grit, but you stay by his side. I reach for the words, but I run and I hide. Every street we walk now feels like a cage. Can we ever just go back? Under the table we wrote our secrets. Can we ever just go back? Your shampoo scent is the ghost I still keep. Can we ever just go back? You were my favorite song at night. Can we ever just go back? But you chose him in the end. The driver told me love is a chore. I walked 10 blocks and stayed at your door. The grit in my teeth is all I have left. I should have stayed home to catch my breath. Can we ever just go back? Counting all the small moments. Can we ever just go back? But you never look back once. Can we ever just go back? I turn the same book but can't finish the page. Can we ever just go back? Can we ever just go back? Faded away into the night. One last time before goodbye. Missing piece. You look like home when the world gets loud. Missing piece. We sit on the late train with one earbud each. You taught me how to like the quiet mornings. I count the yellow tennis balls against the wall. The sun is low and the court stays empty. I take a deep breath before the word drops. Morning light, missing peace, then peace, missing peace. Do we change our minds now? You were the flame and I was just a sophomore. Sat on the porch while the pancakes went cold. Stories about your life that you never told. Now I'm hitting backhands against a brick face, trying to find a way to earn back that space. Morning light, missing peace and peace, missing peace. Never again will I let the time slip. Missing peace, their peace, missing peace. Only you knew what I was looking for. I held the lead, but I ruined the start. Morning light, we felt the wind in the open doorway. Your letters on my skin never went away. Missing peace, the ache feels right when the curtains part. Missing peace, but you were ready and I stayed behind. Missing peace, I scrolled a text from when the air felt right. Missing peace, just peace, missing peace. Fade away into the night. One last time before goodbye.
Walking through the dust with your eyes on the wood. Dry heat in my teeth while I sit where you stood. Boards are all gray and the shutters are down. The pier is a skeleton haunting this town. Nobody's selling the dreams that we shared. Intimacy. Voice light is dark while I count every beat. Intimacy. We were just two kids who share one line. Intimacy. Watching the light hits the grit on the wall. Intimacy. Yeah. Writing a book while I wonder who misses you most. Shared a single earbud on the local that ran after 10, knowing quite well that we wouldn't be partners again. Sarcastic remarks like a blade to the edge of the heart. You played every chapter and tore all the pages apart. Late night at the table where fingers would speak on a palm. Intimacy. I pulled a thin sheet over my face today. Intimacy. But you never gave me the ending I earned. Intimacy. I noticed the ice melting slow in the tray. My father was right about guys like you. Keep the sheet up till the sky isn't blue. Everything closed for the season is better this way. Hey, just the sand and the secrets with nothing to say. Intimacy. Only you know the rhythm I miss. While everything outside was screaming, you kept me so calm. Oh, intimacy. Wondering why I still ache for the heat. Intimacy. But you never noticed the tide coming in. Intimacy. Letters on a palm turn to black. One last time before goodbye.
clock hits 9, but I don't move at all. I watch the surface of the water catch the blue. Humid air sticks like glue to my old cotton shirt. Sitting on the edge while my retired life begins. Slowly let my heels sink under the shifting light. Always almost touching, holding on to things I thought I could forget. Always almost touching, the bliss of a memory that never quite goes. Always almost touching. Everything we share starts to drift back in. Always almost touching, but I keep my distance by the poolside tonight. Yeah. Writing that book felt like life was always busy. Now I just count towels while the kids splash around. Remember when we sat where no silence could be found? You dared me to wink when the table hit our hands, building little worlds out of nothing but our plans. I catch my breath before I slam the screen door. Always almost touching, always almost touching. Counting steps back to where we used to meet. Always almost touching. First Monday home and I feel a little dizzy. Always almost touching. Everything changed while I was fast asleep. I notice every reflection dancing in your hair. Maybe the chapters we wrote were just for us. Life moved on while the ink started to dry. I miss the way your palm felt like home. Always almost touching, tracing secret codes on your skin and teeth. Always almost touching, still hold that floral scent inside my head. Always almost touching, heart hits spin when I see you. Always almost touching, always almost touching. Everything changed overnight under the warm summer light. One last time before goodbye. Steps get faster while the sky turns to a flat shade of lead. Rain hits the pavement, but I need the cold air instead. My younger sister gets a ring and a white dress next week. I am humming a tune that I thought I was too tired to speak. Hands are shaking as I walk the dog through the park alone, leaving pieces of us in a city where no one is known. Fading letters on palms, every breath is a choice that I'm forced now to make. Fading letters on palms, I wish you the best, but it's a hard pill to take. Fading letters on palms, tracing invisible shapes while we sat in the hall. Fading letters on palms, your shampoo is the scent that I can't seem to shake. Yeah, sharing a left earbud on the downtown express to the station. You were humming a song while I dealt with the internal vibration, looking down at the table beneath all the water and bread, writing messages on my skin that could never be said. It's a slow kind of hurt when the timing is missing a beat. Fading letters on palm, your smell on the pillow makes me feel more alone. Fading letters on palm, but I'm standing in rain and my corner is all that I found. Fading letters on palm, it felt like mending a heart before the alarm. Fading letters on palm, counting the stories as I started to lean, tucking our lives in the space left in between. How do I look at the gray without seeing your face? Everything lingers in the warmth of a ghost. Fading letters on palm. Why does the air feel heavy when the light goes away? Fading letters on palm. Maybe we should have let the quiet win. Fading letters on palms. Fading letters on palms. Still got your pulse like a secret under my skin. Fading letters on palms. If I keep moving, will I find where the color began? Or just keep the ink on the back of my hand? Salt air catches on my breath near the pier. Sand between my toes after a long winter year. I sat in that city bed past noon today. Your perfume stayed on the cotton where you lay. Everything is gold against the window at 3. Linger, we share the sound of a private song. Linger, we share the sound of a private song. Linger, still we wait for the opening door. I noticed how you look when the door slammed shut. Walking to the water just to clear my gut. Building this tension till the light starts to fade. Counting every promise that we already made. You and me against what the others might say. Linger, staying until sunset inside of this bed. Linger, waiting for the minute that you become mine. Linger, your shampoo scent is the ghost in the sheets. Linger, hitting glances on these busy little streets. I walked across the floor just to find my shoes, knowing that choosing you means I might lose. But I am reaching for the salt in the breeze, falling for the person that I need to appease. Linger, I scroll through your name all day long. Linger, only you know the words that were said. Linger, we share the sound of a private song. Linger, this was never the way that we planned. Linger, our fingers are writing on skin instead. Linger, but we never admit what is wrong. Linger, there, linger. Linger, there. Yeah. Walking through the puddles with the dog. Rain is soaking through my heavy coat. Looking at the heat of the asphalt. Heat is shimmer shaking in the light. Wait for her to pack another box. Notice how the empty room feels cold. Deleting your last message mid-sentence now. Voice inside the heat, reaching for a hand across the table. Voice inside the heat, you are sitting in the station chair. Voice inside the heat, very hard to keep you calm. Voice inside the heat, vocal on the late train. Voice,
your shampoo scent is sitting on my pillowcase tonight. Tracing letters on your palm until we get it right. Earbuds split between us while the subway cars collide. I ignored the buzzing phone and let the screen go wide. Delete the voicemail before the ending part
arrives. Voice inside the heat, visible but out of reach. Voice inside the heat, never again will we be this close. enough to breathe. Wait for you to finally move the keys. Walking down the sidewalk in the storm. Remember how we used to stay so warm. Drop the leash and let the water pour. Voice inside the heat, vanish with the light. Voice inside the heat, linger where the summer used to burn. Voice inside the heat, photos in my palm. Voice inside the heat, but you never leave it all behind. Voice inside the heat, voice inside the heat, visible in light. Vanish out of sight. Yeah. Bags are sitting heavy by the screen door frame. Your grease-stained hands are folded in your lap. I hit snooze 4 times just to stop the day. Streetlight signs reflect pink across the tennis net. You watch me leave through the kitchen glass. My tools are scattered by the broken sink. Yesterday, tracing secret words when no one could see. Yesterday, counting miles back to that station floor. Yesterday, palm lines moving under checkered tablecloth white. Yesterday, left blood for me and right for you. Staring the engine like the answer is there. Missing the oil under my clean fingernails now. Just fingertip cursive on your palm in the dark. Godmother would've told me how to keep the spark. Late rise back where we lean on the wood, holding on to something like a mechanic should. Yesterday, wet parking lot shows the wreck in the air. Yesterday, still we wait for the boat to turn. Yesterday, tired eyes watching for a morning train. Yesterday, only you saw the way I stayed. I never thanked you for the quiet parts, but the pillow still holds your scent. Tugging on the wire just to feel you near. Yesterday, we lingered in the smell of lavender soap. Yesterday, everything was sharing a single sound wire. Yesterday, letters on your skin at the corner cafe. Yesterday, but then we let the habit breaks. Yesterday, fade away into the night. One last time before goodbye.
Tonight feels fun. Watching the wood stove, we don't have to blink or think. Tonight feels for you give more than anyone ever tried to take. Lock fire pops while we wait for corners to pass. You notice how the snow makes every movement slow. I sit and watch you let hair fall across your eyes, picking at the labels, pretending you aren't tired inside. Touching palm to palm, tonight feels far. Tracing letters through the noise, tonight feels far. Your sweater smells like the citrus you used in the sink. Tonight feels far. Touching palm to palm, tonight feels far. Concept of a steady heat. hiding away while we share this electric drug. Earbuds divide the rhythm that's keeping us near. You pull me closer to drown out the city we fear. Fingertip ink on the skin where the pulses go quick. Steps through the restroom where time didn't tick. Tonight feels far. The smell remains in bed. Tonight feels far. Lost in silent talk. Tonight feels far. Left a trace behind. Tonight feels far. We share the cable sound. Still too quiet. Need more time. Does it help? Maybe I am using you to stop the bleed. Tonight feels far. Checking every light in every room we need. Tonight feels far. You stay despite the rain. Tonight feels far. Counting beats on skin. Tonight feels far. Only we feel this. Tonight feels far. Need more time. Does it help? I notice you by the open window. My hand moves to rub my temple. Your eyes hit mine for a second. We both drop our heads to the menu. Hard to catch my breath in the booth. 8 p.m. and the street lights turn orange. The restaurant noise starts to fade out. Swaying slow while the world sleeps on. The salt water hits my lungs. Sharing the left earbud on the last blue train. I sit close and try to ignore the rain. Smell like your shampoo on my pillowcase. Makes me forget that I'm in this race. Graduation came and the degree feels heavy. My hands are shaking but I am not ready. I text your name then I delete the line, trying to pretend that everything is fine. My heart stays stuck in that booth. We are there when the lights go low. You feel like a life I almost had home. Never again will it be just us. The bus pulls away from the curb. Everything changed when I looked away. Now I remember what I meant to say. We feel the crack in the wooden floor. Still we wait for a love that is gone. Tracing letters on your skin while we hide. But you see me with someone else tonight. Fade away into the night. One last time before goodbye. July was our peak. The scent of summer still lingering in the air. July was our peak. I'm just a corner of the kid that you knew. Yeah, you sit in the aisle of that old bookstore. I hold the spine of a ghost story from before. Outside the rain, it's the pavement with a roar. We shared a cable for the left ear sound. The train kept moving while our heads stayed down. I stretch a smile, but my eyes are barely found. My thumb deletes every letter till it hits the ground. July was our peak. You showed me things a father should have shown. July was our peak. Reaching out for a hand that isn't there. Yeah, your
finger traced a secret on my open palm. Beneath the wood and linen kept the city calm. Your shampoo stays inside the cotton of my bed. Salt on my tongue from words that I never said. I remember when you taught me how to drive. The beach was tired and we felt so alive. July was our peak, 2 a.m. and I'm staring at my voice. July was our peak. Never again will our separate pulses meet. July was our peak, stay in the sea. July was our peak, but you never let go of the heat. Was I too weak to stay in the sea? 3 times I picked up that blue book cover, reminding me of the days you were like no other. The screen goes dark and I sit in the blue light. July was our peak. Since you left I have felt so alone. July was our peak. Still we wait in a house that isn't home. July was our peak. We missed the days we didn't have to speak. July was our peak. Was I too weak? July too weak. July was our peak. Was I too weak? Stretching his smile to